this world, huh?
Come on, Kai, give me a
He's
hug.
coming. He's coming
Come on,
around.
Kai.
Oh, you
Hey, buddy.
Dr. Richmond, could I show Julie her baby?
Hey guys, it's Michael,
And Julie.
and we wanted to tell you about Kai's birth. But before we get into there, baby, I think you should let them know about everything we had to go through the weeks leading up to the actual day.
So he actually was head up, and we were getting close to birth, obviously. And we went in to do an inversion. Doctor turned him literally in like 2 seconds. Everything was good.
And yeah, I mean, we were really excited because the last thing that you wanted to do was a C-section, and we would have to do a C-section if he stayed inverted. So we were super happy. So leading up to July 26th, that was the day. We were ready to go. Beautiful day, going up to the hospital. As you can see here, beautiful scenery, great hospital. We get in and, well, we wait.
So it was 11:30. We arrived. That was the time we were told to come. They're going to induce labor. We didn't get up to the room until about 12:30. And then the doctor came in and checked me. I was dilated 1 centimeter. That was it. So he did what he had to do to get me dilated to 4. I got dilated to 4. He broke my water.
How long did that take?
That was about maybe a couple hours, maybe. It was about a couple hours, maybe. Got us dilated to 4, broke my water, and labored well. Got contractions were coming on like crazy.
And yeah, we thought everything was ready to
It
go.
was smooth running.
But then hour after hour after hour just kept on going, and nobody was coming in saying, hey, let's go, or even checking you that much, right?
Yeah.
So I had actually fallen asleep, and it was what time in the morning?
I think it was like
It was like 1 in the morning. No, 2 in the morning. It was about 2 in the morning, and they just barge in saying, all right, it's go time, let's go. So we try, and you tell them.
So we basically pushed. We did every way possible to get him out, and he was not having it. He was not coming. He didn't want anything to do with it. So the doctor basically said in her own words, she didn't say it, but she said in her own words, like, we keep pushing, we've only been pushing for 2 hours, which 2 hours is a long time. I was exhausted, I was tired. But she still said that we can still push, it's our decision what we wanted to do. And I'm just like, you know what, just do the C-section, I'm done. So.
And I'll tell you, for those 2 hours, it looked exhausting. Like, Julie was such a trooper. She was taking their coaching, taking their direction. They were saying, try it this way, try it that way. And she literally tried every single thing. And at that moment, when they gave you the option, I remember them leaving the room, and I said, honey, are you sure this is what you want to do? Because you were so against C-section just because of the downtime and everything afterwards. But
we knew if we didn't do it that way, then it wasn't going to happen anytime soon. And it was probably going to end up being that way anyways, because he would start to come down the birth canal and then he would go right back up. So we knew it was going to eventually come down to that. So we agreed that's what it's got to be. It was either now or hours from now, and me continuing to push and be more exhausted. So I think that was the best decision I ever made.
So all I remember was them handing me this thing, had to get all suited up, ready to go, and them wheeling you out. What were your initial thoughts?
I was scared. I got into a room. There's a bunch of different doctors and nurses. There's numbers everywhere. People talking about numbers. People saying my name. People saying my birthday. People saying what time it is. All the things. And I'm under all these bright lights, and I'm scared. I'm going into surgery all alone. And I was more frightened too that they were going to forget about Michael out in the hallway. I remember I kept asking my doctor, you're going to get my husband, right? You're going to get my husband, right? And then they're like, yeah, we're going to get your husband. And then, from there, I remember they brought in Michael. I was on like the numbing medicine had me really shaky. So it's kind of out of it a little bit. but I didn't care as long as Michael was there. They had some really heavy warm blankets on my arms too. I was kind of like feeling a little strapped down a little bit, but I gotta say that was probably the best decision I ever made though.
Yeah, and then I remember, I mean, the procedure seemed super quick.
Yeah, she said it was only gonna be like 20 minutes.
And I mean, I can tell you, the second that you hear, like we heard Kai cry, that was amazing. Like, I mean, lost words, and it was a little bit different because we obviously couldn't see him, and because they have the sheet up, but they did bring it down for a little bit to show Julie.
It was so brief, I didn't even see what he looked like. I mean, they literally, my doctor, by the way, was absolutely amazing. And I remember her saying after baby was born, she's like, can we show mama baby? And they let me see him. It was so brief. And I remember thinking, where are they taking the baby? Where is Michael? Michael, I hope he's with the baby. And I could kind of see Michael, but I couldn't. But I could tell that he was over by the baby. So I knew the baby was okay. But I was like shaking from all the medication I was on. I was like out of it. But yeah, it was an experience.
Yeah, and I got to go with the baby. They cleaned him up. They weighed him. He ended up being 20 and a half inches, 7 pounds, 9 ounces. He was born at 5:26 in the morning on July 27th. And, you know, after that, they wheeled us into the mommy and baby room where we stayed for an additional 2 days, right? They didn't let us go home until Thursday, and we had gone in on Monday at 11. So we were at the hospital a really long time. But even going into that, Julie wanted to do something nice for the nurses. So let them know what you did.
So I basically just got baskets, and I put like coffee, snacks, chapstick, gum, just took care of the nurses because they're by your side to do for you whatever you need. They were there constantly when I needed help to go to the bathroom, whether it was to get something to drink, something to eat, no matter what I needed, they were right there in a heartbeat. They were there in seconds, and they took really amazing care of me at our hospital. It was an amazing experience.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why hospitals get such a bad rap for food. The food at the hospital was delicious.
We got to eat free, so obviously that makes food a lot better.
But they give you a menu. You call in a number. You tell them what you want, and then they bring it to your. It's like room service at the hospital. It was great, and it was really good food. As you can see here, have some examples. But you know, I'll tell you that experience at the hospital was one that I wouldn't give up. I mean, it was time just for us to be with Kai and for us just to get to know our little guy.
And it was nice too because all the nurses, we had so many questions like about the baby and just all the things. And again, another reason why I made nurses baskets, they need to be appreciated a lot more. They were there by our side to help us with anything we needed about him, anything we needed about ourselves. They were amazing.
Yep. And well, to end this video, we put together a little montage of the first couple days that we had in the hospital with Kai. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Thanks. Bye.
One look at you, my whole life falls in line. I prayed for you before I called you mine. Oh, I can't believe it's true sometimes. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I it to love.